Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Today we're in the book of Joshua, chapter 24. We're going to start with verse 15. Let me just read the second half of the verse for you here. Joshua says, "But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord." You ever seen that verse? A lot of people have them in their kitchens or somewhere in their doorway on a little picture, maybe on a bookmark or something like that. So our one line for today is simply about who you're going to serve. If you recall, the book of Joshua is a campaign of the Israelites marching through the promised land, defeating nation after nation to regain control of the area that God gave Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And so this is the end of the campaign. In the preceding verses, Joshua lists out all the things God did for the Israelites and all the people they vanquished in the process in order for them to receive the covenant, the promised land. Now let's look at this in context of verse 15 entirely, or the total verse. At the beginning, Joshua says, "But if serving the Lord seems undesirable to you, then choose for yourself this day whom you will serve." That's a very interesting topic right there, and a very interesting way to put it on the people of Israel. If you don't like what we're doing, if this isn't what you want in life, if serving the Lord just isn't your thing, then choose for yourself who you're going to serve. Now listen to who he gives the alternative to. He says, "Whether the gods your ancestor serves beyond the Euphrates or the gods of the Amorites in the land you are living." He picks two groups of people that were vanquished by the Israelites' God. In other words, he's saying, are you going to serve the gods that we just beat? If serving our God is that bad, are you going to go back to the gods that lost? And I like how he lumped them all together. He said, serve our God or every other God. So think about in modern context, because obviously we're not really serving the gods of the Euphrates any longer. He's saying, are you going to serve vanity, lust, greed, selfishness, lack of self-control, anger, bitterness, hatred? Because Christ died to beat those in your life. And if you surrender your life to Christ, then you're serving. You should choose to serve the Lord. You can't have both. You can't mix them together. And there's a very important word that I want you all to fixate on. Is choose. Make a conscious decision. Is it to live for Christ? Is it to choose for yourself that you will serve the Lord, submit to His will and His love? Let His love reach you in the deepest, darkest places of your heart. And that way, your household and for yourself will be dedicated to the Lord. Or are you going to go back to the land of the lost and the sin, the chains, the slavery? Because there's one or the other. You can't mix and match them. You're either with God or you're against God. So I hope today you're challenged to review your life, reflect upon this scripture verse, this good one line, to see who you're serving. The gods that you beat, that our God beat, that Jesus died on the cross to beat, or your own God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God that loved you so much He sent Jesus to the cross. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. We will see you tomorrow.